Hello there.
This is where the fun begins.
What's up, guys? Unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're all doing well, and this is definitely more different than in comparison to what we usually do here on the channel. I want to start a little bit of a talk show, actually, so that's kind of what this is. This is just a bit of a pilot, feeling it out. I don't expect it to be perfect or anything like that, of course, but what is this actually about is probably what you might be wondering. It's just discussing a number of recent Star Wars news as I take a read from my script here. Just taking a look back kind of on the previous week, I think is what this is a little bit, and kind of just going over a lot of the recent major Star Wars news that's going on within the industry overall. Anything news, leaks, rumors, theories, breakdowns, everything in between. Of course, that's what we do on here on the channel. So that's exactly what I want to do here with this overall show in a way here. Outside of discussing Star Wars news, as I kind of pointed out there as well, discussing Star Wars opinions and theories as well. Now, something I do want to do with this show a bit is actually having some guests on the show, whether that's actually in person or over online, over a call. You guys probably already know who you are. I'd love to have a couple of you on here over like a call. And as I had mentioned as well there, it's kind of just a weekly, once a week kind of episode, or just a once a week episode or uploads, much rather, taking a look at the week that we've just kind of covered. As I mentioned, all the major Star Wars news going on with everything. So with that being said, what are some of those major Star Wars news and things going on right now, as a recap, really? And there's two big ones that I came across, and maybe a little more outdated. There's a couple other bigger major things going on a bit now. So starting out now, we have a disturbance in the Force. It's my first time hearing about this, but apparently this has been a thing for the last 6 months or so here, 9 months actually at this point, of a documentary coming out December 5th, so about a week away or so now. This is available on a digital and a Blu-ray release. This comes from Lucasfilm themselves, and it's literally a documentary of them talking about and discussing of how bad the 1978 Star Wars holiday special is. And if you know anything about that, it's scary. Let's just put it like that. In other news, though, that documentary isn't on Disney Plus, by the way, but in other news, better news, The Mandalorian Season 4. Let's talk it right here. Things are ramping up. That's what we're hearing here about The Mandalorian Season 4's production, filming overall. Now, pre-strikes, the Hollywood industry strikes going on with the actors and the writers earlier this year, is Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni said that they wanted to begin their production filming for The Mandalorian Season 4 in October. So about a month ago now, of this year, of course. But because of the strikes, especially the actors' strikes, they weren't able to partake in that. They weren't able to do that, actually. So they had to push things back. But what we have heard now about The Mandalorian Season 4, if there's a delay, if any, it's going to be a very minor delay, I think, at that. Things for the overall production, filming of The Mandalorian Season 4 is something that is ramping up now with Brendan Wayne, if you don't know who that is, John Wayne's son, or grandson, I think. I don't know. It's a weird perspective, but he's the one that's in the Mandalorian suit like 99% of the time of the show, actually. So it's not always Pedro Pascal, oddly enough. It is actually Brendan Wayne and Lateef Crowder, I think is his name. Those two stunt doubles, those two guys are pretty awesome. I love how interactive they are with the community, for one thing, and playing that role of Din Djarin, of course. So he took to his social medias to just literally just downright out say, like, oh yeah, Mandalorian Season 4, we're ramping up for it. Katie Sackhoff, who plays Bo-Katan Kryze in the Clone Wars animated shows and the Star Wars Rebels animated show, did the same exact thing by saying that, yeah, things are ramping up for it, and I'm excited to return. She confirms that she is going to return as Bo-Katan Kryze in the Mandalorian Season 4. Seemingly, I'm guessing that she got a call, or, whatever the case might be. She's expecting and anticipating, though, that she is going to be in the 4th season of The Mandalorian, even though, oddly enough, it feels that, all of her tie-ins with this 3rd season were kind of already done, if for anything, like, that she just, in her character and all of the Mandalorian characters that are kind of left on the planet of Mandalore are kind of done. They kind of came full circle and got their happy ending, I think, at the end of the day. So that's exactly kind of what this show is really overall. I know this feels more of like a shorter episode. I want these to maybe be closer to 10 minutes long, maybe 15 minutes long. They could go longer though, just depending. But really that's exactly what this is a talk show. Kind of like a podcast, I guess, in a way. but not necessarily a podcast, I guess. It's a podcast. We'll call it a podcast. I'm just going to call it the Star Wars Talk Show for the time being. So there you guys have it. Just, discussing anything and everything Star Wars here. Taking a moment to recap the overall week of any Star Wars news going on. Yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching today's video. I would love to hear, any questions, comments, or anything in the comment section down below. Those are other things I would love to talk about here on the show, is, discussing things with you guys here on, this show right here, or with this podcast, this ask me whatever kind of Q&A type of thing. Whatever you guys are thinking in the comments down below, I would love to also discuss here in the videos as well. So let me know what you guys are all thinking in the comment section down below. Opinions, theories, whatever the case may be. Maybe you heard a rumor around. I'd love to talk about it and discuss it here in these videos. So thanks so much for watching today's video, guys. Of course, this has been Unofficial Star Wars, and by which I should have mentioned at the beginning of this video, this is what my face looks like. I've shown it a couple of times here on the channel, in and out of reaction videos. But yeah, maybe you'll be seeing me a little bit more. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching today's video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. May the Force be with you as always. Peace out.